howdy, hi, everybody. How are y'all doing today? Let me get settled into my chair here. Sorry about the delayed start. Just took a bit longer to get ready than I thought. Oh boy, today has been interesting. I realized that I didn't really have a plan for what to stream today, so I just kind of had to pick one of the many horror games that I had in my... Turn the music down a bit more. In my library. So, kind of last minute decided to play this one. I had looked at it a while ago. But, you know, stuff happens. I stopped streaming for a little bit to take care of my health. And, well, now we're getting to it. I don't know a whole lot about this game, I'm gonna be honest. It's about a circus clown, former circus clown, having like a reunion with, some of his old, circus friends. I don't know if the word is carnies or not for circus people. I don't know. No idea. I don't know anybody who has worked at a circus or at a carnival, so I don't really know. I don't really know how that works. But yeah, I have a bit of a stuffy nose today, as seems to be the trend. Every time I start streaming, suddenly my nose is stuffy. So I do apologize if there's a bunch of sniffling here and there. Not a whole lot I can do about that, I'm afraid. Oh goodness. Well, welcome everybody. It's still technically Halloween weekend, so I'm just playing a spooky game today. I do plan on switching between like more cozy games and more spooky games. I will probably continue the trend of playing horror games whenever. I do love Halloween, and my model is intended to be my new model is supposed to be a bit more of a monstrous model. Kind of. If I'd been a little bit faster, I might have been able to debut her for Halloween, but as it is, it's gonna be probably Christmas time by the time I debut her. Which is a little unfortunate, because probably there won't be that many people watching around Christmas time, but you know, it is what it is. I hope you are all having a great day. I hope you have all had a fun Halloween weekend. Let me take a sip of my tea here. Cold. Ah, goodness. Anywho, I think I may have left a window open somewhere in the other room. Oh well, I will close that in just a minute. Yeah. So, this game is a mature rated game. If you are under 18, you should not be here. I mean, you shouldn't really be watching streams that much anyway, and my channel is definitely not meant for people under 18, so if you are too young for that, you shouldn't be here. You should probably go. This game does deal with mental health issues. Apparently the main character has like hallucinations or something and takes medication for their mental health. So if those things are triggering for you, please, your safety goes first. Feel free to click off. Go watch something else. Otherwise, I'm hoping you will all join me for a spooky time. If you'll excuse me for just 1 second, I am going to close the window in the other room. And we're back. Sorry about that. Hello. Sorry about that. It was just getting very cold in here because I forgot I left the window open. I do apologize. Goodness. Let me take another sip of my tea here. Oh boy. I was working on my VTuber setup. It's a bit of finagling. You have to have like a bunch of apps open at once to make sure it's all tracking correctly. I hope my computer can handle doing that plus a video game at the same time. I assume so, provided it's not like Monster Hunter Wilds or anything. It should probably be fine. But we'll see. It looks very cool on my end at the very least. I'm really enjoying the tracking, and it's very nice to have a model that actually moves and stuff compared to the PNG tuber I have. Every time I think about it, I just have this big stupid grin on my face. She's definitely not perfect. She's very janky in places because, you know, this is my first proper model. But I'm pretty proud of the result that I have managed to get out of this. So hopefully you all will enjoy it as well. Now I'm trying to figure out how to make like animated splash screens and stinger animations and overlays and all of this other stuff that I don't know how to make, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out at some point. And like backgrounds like the one, like this one, but I want to make them myself instead of just using the ones that I have bought. Just because it feels more personal. Like, it's not going to be as good as the one I have now because that's done by a professional, but it'll be something I made, you know, and that does feel quite nice. Oh, excuse me. The one thing I really can't do myself is music. I have asked a friend of a friend to make music for me, and he has said he would do it, but he hasn't done it yet, so I hope that he will manage to get to it before I debut my model. We will see. I may have to commission somebody else. If you know somebody who does like commission music for VTubers and isn't horrendously expensive, let me know. Like, I would love to pay like a lot of money for an artist. I just don't have a lot of money is the problem. Obviously musicians deserve to get paid just as much as any other artist. I just don't have the money. So if you have any recommendations for people who are decent and don't charge like premium prices, let me know. I may still not be able to afford it, but at least it'll give me an idea of the ballpark of how to start looking for people. Yeah, that is one skill I really don't have, is making music. I mean, I can play instruments, I can play music, I just can't compose music. Never done it, don't know how to do it, don't know how to use any of those programs, don't know anything about music theory, really, so that's not gonna go very, very well if I try to do that, unfortunately. Anywho. How about we get into this game now? Let's see, where's my OBS? Here we go. It's a little finicky in that the game doesn't want to capture properly, so I'm capturing the audio via game capture, but the visuals it didn't really want to do for some reason. So I have a screen recording going on. So if you see anything happening to the edges of the screen, or I'm alt-tabbing out of something, try not to, like, look at the stuff that isn't the game. I'm gonna try and keep that to a minimum, obviously, but, anywho. Like that, for instance, where suddenly it decides to show my screen. Pay no attention to the screen behind the curtain. Anywho. Welcome, everybody. to VLAD CIRCUS, Descend into Madness. For a better experience, use headphones and turn off the lights. Now, I do have headphones on. I'm not going to turn off the lights because I don't want to strain my eyes by having screens on in the dark. But if you want to do that to get into the mood, please feel free. Yeah, let's get into it. Game difficulty, challenge, or story. Oh, new game. Wait, what was it, on challenge or on story? I guess story. Some scenes and images may be disturbing. The following story is fictional and does not depict any real person or event. Oh. On June 6, 1921, the famous VLAD Circus caught fire, burning to the ground in less than 10 minutes. The tragedy caused dozens of deaths and hundreds of injuries. In 1922, the owner's brother, Joseph Petrescu, was found guilty of starting the fire and sentenced to death by the electric chair. Oh, jeez. 1929. 8 years after the fire. That's pretty. Pretty pixel art. The Petrescu house. Oh. Door knock. Wake up. Oh. Oliver Mills. But what time is it? I've overslept. I better hurry up. They should all be here by now. I just got an achievement that said sloth. It's a kerosene lamp. I'm guessing this character is based on sloth then? Diary. Take. Thank goodness, here it is. Oh. Oh boy. Vlad Petrescu's letter. Maui, April 1929. It sure took me by surprise. An invitation to meet my old friends. VLAD CIRCUS will rise from the ashes. A brand new life. April 19th. It has been almost a year since I left Penhurst Asylum, but I can't get back to normal life. I've been thinking about the letter from Vlad Petrescu I received during spring. Is it really possible to be a clown again and going back to the circus? I don't know. I'll be leaving on the morning train. Right to the Petrescu house. April 20th. The train passes through a landscape of lonely pine trees. Gone are the days in the asylum, the fear, my mother's grave, and everything else. Writing it feels good and my anguish starts disappearing. I will reunite with my old friends. Blessed be God. Oh, hello! You look like a clown? Yes, it is a crew of circus people. Might be one of those stories where the characters are based on deadly sins. It might be, I don't know. I don't know very much about it. And yes, we were at least formerly a clown, and then the circus burned down, and then now 8 years later we have apparently been to Penhurst Asylum and out of it again. And we will see. Also, hi, welcome in. How you doing? Oh. I haven't written anything since I came here. I should be ashamed. Inventory. Okay. Open drawer, yes. Key, take. Rosary, take. My mother's rosary. We should stay close. Light switch. There we go. That's nice. Okay, I do need to check if I accidentally... Okay, so the difficulty is in fact on story, not on difficult. Okay. I just had to double check. Oh, inventory. Use with door. Okay. Now the game did say that it was recommended to play with a controller, but I don't really have one, so I'm just gonna play with keyboard and mouse. Bathroom. At least the bathroom's not locked. Light switch. Sink. There's no water in the sink? Tub. It's a bathtub. It's empty. Flush toilet? No. We haven't used it. Controller master race? Oh, shut up. Is there anything down here? No, it doesn't look like it. It's odd there'd only be rooms on one side, but it's whatever. For Christ's sake! So this is 1929, so be prepared for any period-appropriate isms and phobias. Dr. Jasper! Mr. Mills, you have put on your costume. Extraordinary. It took you nearly 8 years to overcome your fear. Yes, we'll take a photograph of the poster of the new circus. I didn't expect to see you here. I boarded the train as soon as I received your letter. This is our psychiatrist, I guess? It stated that Mr. Petrescu was planning to rebuild the circus. And that you will once again play the clown, Lazy Ollie. Yes, I'm going back to the circus. A situation that can be traumatic without professional help. I'll certainly be helping you, Mr. Mills. Okay, so this could either be the psychiatrist is a really decent guy, or the psychiatrist is part of whatever plot is going on here, and he wanted to make sure that we were following the rules. One or the other. I'm grateful to you, Doctor. You don't need to thank me. You've been an exemplary patient. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go unpack. I'll see you later. Certainly. If you'll excuse me. My guardian angel. Dr. Jasper has come to help me, the director of Penhurst Asylum in the flesh. I certainly surprised him when he saw me wearing my old costume. When I was in the asylum, I couldn't bear the thought of being Lazy Ollie again. Take the lamp. It's not very safe to walk around the big old house without lights. Especially a house you're not familiar with. But where is everybody? It's Petrescu's old camera. The old man wants to take a picture for the new circus poster. Fireplace. Fire. It brings back bad memories. I've got burns on my arms from when I was a little boy, and I used to work as a cigarette maker. And then the fire took over my whole life. I still have nightmares about the fire at VLAD Circus. Of course you would. It destroyed hundreds of lives. Nothing in the drawers. I don't need to call anyone. Hours don't count here. There's a hand missing. Oh. Okay. A remark has been added. The clock from the hall is missing a hand. Montalbano! Oh, it's a monkey! I thought it was a mouse. It's a monkey. That's so cute. I didn't see him this morning when I arrived. That thieving monkey is like a son to Petrescu. He must be very old. Thank God he survived the fire. Looks like the old man is feeding Montalbano here. The table has a nice velvet tablecloth. He treats him like a king. Okay, well, following the monkey is probably where we're supposed to go. So I'm gonna go the other way. There's something downstairs. I'm gonna go the other way first. Oh, this bathroom is locked. Busy! Oh, sorry, it's occupied. My bad. Reading room. Oliver, you scared the hell out of us! Oh! Ventriloquist, Jake Dilmer. Joaquin? Jake? I haven't seen you in years. No way, you look just the same! Lazy Ollie, as if no time has passed. Ha! Yes, it has. And I just turned 40. When did you arrive here? This afternoon, on the last train, along with the rest of the troupe. A bunch of losers! And what about you, my friend? When did you come? I took the morning train. I didn't want to risk it. I have a sleeping disorder. A sleeping disorder? Damn, and why's that? Well, my life hasn't been so easy after the fire. You know Penhurst, psychiatrists, pills, crises. I've had several relapses over the years. And when I finally got out last year, this economic slump started. Oh yeah, it's 1929. You should be called lame, Ollie. Have you seen Petrescu? No, he hasn't shown up yet. We were talking about the good old times this morning. He just turned 72, but he's got his usual energy. He said he was planning to make his classic juicy stew for dinner. He's looking forward to welcoming us. Jeez, that's nice. It's gonna be just like the old days. Where is everyone? We were here waiting for Petrescu when suddenly the power went out. There was a flash of lightning and boom. Now they must be milling around, eager to get the picture the old man wants. Ha! It will be a picture of dinosaurs! Shut your mouth, Venancio! Anyway, it's great that Petrescu wants to rebuild the circus, Ollie. We shall rise from the ashes. Isn't it pathetic? I mean, thrilling. This is our chance to fail again, gentlemen. That's enough, Venancio. You're going back in the suitcase. Jake, tell me, Alessia is here too, isn't she? Well, yes, she is. She came with all of us. She's changed. Somewhat different. I need to see her reaction when you see her. What do you mean? You'll find out, lazy Ollie. Hey, Oliver, we need to keep practicing. We want to surprise that old cocky Petrescu with a new act. Sure, Jake. I'll see you later. I just ran into Jake and his annoying puppet. He told me everyone was already here. Even Alessia, my beloved Alessia. Sometimes fate, by the will of Christ, gives us another chance. It will be nice to be back at the circus, to be a family again. Ooh, love interest. Have you noticed the power's out, you clown? Recreation room. One of the typical VLAD CIRCUS stands. I can't believe it's been 8 years. Here, Petrescu would announce the acts and Dom would play with his tamed hyenas. Tamed hyenas? Okay. A portrait of Purchescu with his beloved circus behind. He must have had it painted in 1914 or 1915. Embalmed bear. Bruto. Poor animal. He died of suffocation in his cage during the fire. Ooh. Purchescu told me he embalmed him to keep the memory alive. Okay. That's a choice. Back there was some firewood that must have been left from the winter. The gate has a lock. Oh, that's always the worst. When they use live animals and something happens and they don't think to let the animals out. That's really sad. I don't have a pet, but if I did and there was a fire, I would, like, actually probably risk something to save the pet, because the pet doesn't have, like, the wherewithal to save themselves, probably. At least not out of an enclosed apartment. I shouldn't drink alcohol. It gives me headaches since I've been taking sleeping pills. Oh, yes. No alcohol and sleeping pills. It's just an empty crystal jar. Opera record. Take. Glass of wine. My poor mother used to say the spilling wine and spilling blood is the same sin. What? Oh, because wine is the blood of Jesus? I guess. This is Jacob and Madison, Petrescu's parents. Jacob was a successful lawyer. Because of that, he was able to build this huge mansion. Mrs. Madison was a frustrated artist. Vlad said she was rarely sober, but he spoke of her with pride. Okay. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Service area. Oh! Ranjit Yadav. Welcome! Ranjit, is you. Long time no see. Fate has brought old friends to this stormy night. Fire consumes and also creates, my good sir. Has he lost an arm? Is he missing an arm? What do you mean? Oliver, too, has managed to overcome his fear. He has become Lazy Ollie again. Yes, the clown again. I am cured, Ranjit. That's not really how mental health works, but I'm happy that you've recovered and are doing well. Dr. Jasper has been very kind to me. Ranjit feels grateful. What happened to your arm? Ranjit has begun to fulfill the plan of the stars, my good sir. Jesus, you've cut it off yourself. Oh no, Ranjit, you shouldn't have. You'll condemn yourself to hell. Everyone hides hell in the depths of their minds. Ranjit has chosen his. That is a hard fucking line. Holy. I'm glad you came, old man. Strange messages about a reunion have been seen in the sky, my good sir. One must be in this time and place to fulfill destiny. What did you do after the fire? Ranjit has gone back to traveling. He has seen other people in other places. He thinks that maybe the end of the circus was a well-deserved punishment for his excessive behavior in his previous lives. As my psychiatrist always says, you shouldn't blame yourself. Men carry unspeakable guilt from one life to the next, my good sir. So I guess he believes in reincarnation? Hey, Ranjit doesn't seem to have aged one single day. It pains me to see him mutilated like that. This cannot be the old man's fate, no matter how much he has sinned. I wish I could make him stop. Back in the asylum, I used to see him in my dreams. The fire was consuming everything. People died all around, and the fakir was burning while uttering horrible screams. They were only nightmares. Was it a nightmare, though? Did he die in the fire? Are these all ghosts? I mean, it's called Descend into Madness. Like, are we gonna find out that this whole thing is basically just like A hallucination? Ooh, this bathroom. Ugh. Still no water. Tub is full of dirty water. It reeks! Nobody's cleaned this one. Jesus. That's gross. Elevator? Okay. Oh god! Dead cat? Mr. Mills, are you okay? That's very convenient that he showed up just now. Back there, Doctor. Huge rats are eating the guts of a cat. That's strange. Are you sure? I swear to God on my holy mother. There's nothing there. Show me what you saw, Mr. Mills. I mean, there's still blood there, sort of, or stains on the floor. How? Well, I swear the cat was here. Its guts were all over the place, and the rats. The reunion with your circus friends can be difficult. We talked about this at Penhurst. But calm down, Mr. Mills. You've imagined it, that's all. Try to control your nerves. Remember, stress hurts you. Pray if you think you need to. You brought your mother's rosary, didn't you? Yes, Doctor. I never go anywhere without it. I'll be around if you'll excuse me. This feels very convenient. Doctor is strangely calm considering what Oliver's saying. I know, right? This feels very odd. I think I'm not feeling very well. I thought putting on my costume would be harmless. But the rats were eating that cat. Dr. Jasper thinks it was my imagination. I don't think so. I'd better not mention it in front of the others. Fortunately, I've brought my mother's holy rosary. I will say my prayers. I beg you, Christ Lord, do not abandon me. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea here. There's a lot of reading in this game. Okay. A gift from my mother. It helps me deal with stress. Oh, my stress meter is in the bottom left now. There we go. Having this rosary comforts me in times of distress. It feels as if my late mother Isabella was holding my hand. May God rest her soul. Now, I am not religious at all, but I totally understand that there's lots of people who find comfort in it. I am not one of those people, but that's fine. This is also 1929, so being very religious was very much a thing. It's full of dirty water. There's a pile of unwashed dishes. There are a bunch of stains on the floor. And on the table. The note says, on Tuesday the 23rd, the plumber will come to check the pipes. Looks like it's needed. Firebox. It's a burner for the wood. Oh, for the stove, because it's a wood-burning stove, right. Do. Jug. Take. Metallic box. Open. Here's the fuse box. One of the fuses is busted. Damn storm. My job is an electrician. At VLAD Circus, I was in charge of the lights. Those were the good times. I remember how proud I felt about the large marquee Petrescu asked me to build and place on top of the main tent. It had over 160 light bulbs. Jesus. They were such a headache, especially after it rained, and I had to change the burned out ones. At night, the words VLAD Circus could be seen from a considerable distance. Well, that's convenient. That's locked. That's also locked. Door to the backyard. Petrescu wanted to show me his plants, but he couldn't remember where he had left the key. That seems inconvenient, not having the key to your own back door. Okay. What does this do? I don't think it's gonna do anything, because there's no power. Yeah. But it's good to know there's an elevator. Oh, right, we've been in here already. Is there anything in here? No. Okay. So we need to find a fuse somewhere. Gramophone. Jesus, the jug shattered. People say a high-pitched voice can break glass, but I never thought it could shatter a jug. I do like that they have, like, the audio cues in the top left for people who are hard of hearing. That's very cool. Petrescu will be mad. The crystal jug that shattered with the voice from the record. Whoops! Locked from the inside. Okay. Oh, there he is. Dominique? Oh, the strong man. Oliver, mon ami, long time no see. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do a French accent. It's just gonna be offensive. I'm not going to. You got skinny. I too have donned my old costume. But Dom, what are you doing in a wheelchair? Oh, we? This chair and I share a long history, Ollie. After Monsieur Petrescu's brother was executed, I had polio. I wasn't well since the accident at the asylum, remember? I've healed from the disease, but my body couldn't take it anymore. Now my muscles are weak. There is nothing left of the old iron ogre, only this costume. Anyway, Monsieur Petrescu insisted that I come. You know, considering all the religious overtones, and considering that the second game has the name of a devil in the title, were they trying to do some kind of devilish ritual the first time the fire happened and we all have to be here to complete the ritual this time? He's gonna try and do another demonic ritual? Anyway. It was a great gesture on his part. Oh, oui? Dom, I'm so sorry. Hey, life goes on. You will do other things. Look at me. If I can try, so can you. Dominique has become disabled. My strongman friend, the famous Iron Ogre, is now a wheelchair-bound wreck. I remember how he used to lift his elephant, Morita. He could lift an elephant? It was a display of strength that would leave you grinding your teeth and gasping for air. The audience loved him. I can't see how Dom could return to VLAD Circus. I will do everything I can to help him. Also, if you have failing health, maybe stop smoking. Look, it's 1929. They don't know yet that smoking is bad for you. Harry Brock. Can someone help me carry Alessia? What happened? What? Harry, it's been so long. Oliver, you're here. Yes, I arrived on the train from the... Alessia needs help. Come here, Oliver. Good heavens. Mon Dieu, what happened? I'd love to help, but I can hardly help myself. Alessia, I've thought about her all these years. Over here, Oliver, hurry! Oh goodness, what happened? Alessia! Oliver! She has a plant pot on her head, or a hat with a plant out of it. That's so cute. Oh, for Christ's sake, you're bleeding out! Help us, Oliver, the baby! Ew, I didn't remember that. Baby? She shouldn't have traveled in her condition, but arguing with her was useless. Harry, we've already discussed this at home. Oh, they're together, I guess? You need to take some rest and have your medication, urgently. My friend, can you carry her to the house? Yes, sure, Harry. Well, that's a way to find out that your love is with somebody else. Good way. Good grief. That's one way to find out about it. Alessia is expecting a baby. Could Harry be the father? I see that my friend cares deeply for her. I would have liked to be in his place, to be the one caring for Alessia, but I must not. My mother used to say there's a reason behind God's ways. Harry is a kind-hearted man. The bleeding stopped. Alessia is sleeping now. Another storm is coming, mes amis. Where is Monsieur Petrescu? We've been here for hours, damn it. Hi, Betsy. Hi, Ginger. Do you always go to the bathroom together? This is no time for jokes, Joaquin. Hey, Oliver. Long time, huh? When did you get here, boy? Okay, so Betsy is the right one with the blue hair, blue side. Betsy, hi, by mid-morning. Mes amis, Mademoiselle Alessia has lost a lot of blood. It would be wise to do something. Can you prepare some of your medicines for Alessia, Ranjit? Ranjit can make an infusion for the bearded woman's pain. Hopefully it will help Alessia and the baby. That's all that matters to me. I'll go and check on her. Excuse me. Okay, so Ginger is the red one. That makes sense. Ginger is red. Betsy's blue. Okay. Alessia shouldn't have come pregnant, you idiot. Silence, Ginger. But it's true, brothers. That girl needs a doctor. And to make matters worse, there's a train strike until Monday. Oh boy. Father Vlad would know what to do. Has anyone seen him? We were chatting this morning, then I went for a nap and haven't seen him since. He said we'd have one of his stews for dinner, just like the old times. No way, and we're still in the dark, and there was nothing going on in the kitchen before. A stew has to, well, stew for several hours. All the better not to see your faces, you jerks. The Carver Siamese twins. I don't think you're supposed to call them that anymore. I think you're supposed to call them conjoined twins. But I could be wrong. Bitsy and Ginger have come too. I don't like those obnoxious girls. They are always arguing. Their heads only agree in the presence of Petrescu. That old man has spoiled them. I don't know what he was thinking when he brought them to the circus. I think Joseph feared that his brother would end up handing over the circus to them. Oliver, you were good with electrical stuff. Can you fix the light? Sure, I'll try. We need a fuse, though. Poor Mr. Mills. I'm afraid his disorientation episodes are back. Oh, we're suddenly asleep again? The reunion with his old friends is making him unstable. Is he watching us sleep? What is happening? Wake up. Did we just randomly fall asleep? But how did I get back here? It's raining again. The storm is endless. Where's my lamp? What happened? Power's still out. Okay. I guess we had another sleeping episode? Dude, does he suffer from narcolepsy or something? It's a kerosene lamp. Yes, I can see that. Door's locked. I thought maybe we could light the kerosene lamp so we have some light. I can't be this exhausted. The asylum treatments have ruined my body. A remark has been added. Examine. We still have our light. Okay. We still have our lamp. Oh. Speak up. Damn freaks. Who's that? Is this a bad joke? Excuse me? That's strange. Who could have called and why did he say that? Okay. How's she doing? Oliver, what are you doing here? Alessia's sleeping. I'm sorry, Harry. It's been years since we last met. Alessia's still in a lot of pain. I'm so sorry. Ranjit's medicinal tea will soothe her. Tell him to hurry. I can't watch her suffer. We'll talk later. You'd better go out. I will look after Alessia. Leave us alone now. Sure, Harry, as you say. I feel like the baby is part of the ritual or something. How can a man be happy no matter what? I like Harry. I respect him like the brother I never had. He finds the strength to keep on living no matter how hard the circumstances. I don't think I would be able to do that. Just putting on my old clown costume makes my head spin. He barely talks to me and it hurts. But I forgive him. Alessia is his woman, and to me she will be just a sweet memory that I take to the grave. Okay. Still discussing. Like, there's no stew happening. Why? Stew should be on the stove for several hours as a stew. If we were having stew tonight and it's already dark, the stew should be on the stove already. I would think. Okay. We don't have anything that could be used in place of a fuse. I feel like... Take the blown fuse. Uh-huh, the copper filament is cut. Blown fuse combined with something. Do. Let's see if we can find a replacement fuse, shall we? Oh, I was not expecting to be able to explore around outside. Old wagon? Okay. And the music got really ominous. Petrescu's old wagon. Only a few wagons survived the fire. Oh. Mr. Petrescu, what are you doing out in the rain in the dark? Are you alright? We were worried about you. Have you seen Yosef? Oh, is he senile? Yosef? What Yosef? Yosef Petrescu, my brother. Who else would it be? But... Yosef, he's dead. Hold on. The storm is too strong. We have to go back to the house. What the hell is that? Oh! Gross. Valid response, but gross. Holy mother of God, what's going on here? It can't be. And it's gone. Yep. The decapitated body was here. It was a hallucination. Another damn hallucination. No, I'm not going back to Penhurst Asylum. No! Dr. Jasper, I must see him as soon as possible. Something is happening to me. I am hallucinating. I'm hearing strange voices, and I saw a huge beheaded body. It was only for a few seconds, but holy Christ, his flesh was raw. The smell of burnt flesh was nauseating. Why would I imagine such an atrocity? My hallucinations from Penhurst Asylum were different. I must speak with Dr. Jasper and tell him everything. I don't know about that. I don't think you're hallucinating because of your own mental conditions. I think you're hallucinating because there's something supernatural happening. And it's very possible the body was actually there. Okay, stress is down. Bunch of colorful flowers. I'm guessing we're gonna need to collect the flowers for something. Can we use the jug to, like, use as a vase? No. Okay. Oh. Loose board. One of the bridge boards is loose. Remove board? Yes. Okay. More flowers. I was not expecting there to be so much area outside. Keychain? Take. I cannot carry more items. Oh dear. That's a problem. That doesn't go anywhere. Okay. I'm not going back to the train station now. Okay. But it's good to know that there is a chain. I don't think the blown fuse is going to do much of anything. But I guess we can come back here for the keychain if we need it for something. Can we just drop the blown fuse? Yes. I don't think that's going to be all that useful. Because you can't fix a blown fuse, you just have to replace it with a new one, as far as I'm aware. Well, let's hope that'll stay there. It's a newspaper clipping. Petrescu must have dropped it. The morning after the fire, the police department found Joseph near the circus, drunk and carrying a revolver. He was taken to Scranville prison, and the following year he was found guilty of arson. He was sentenced to the electric chair. Okay. Why? Why was he found guilty, though? Interesting. Is he in here? There's blood in there, isn't there? Or something. Anything here? Nope. Empty bag. A cloth bag. It will help me carry more stuff. I can carry an additional item. Excellent. I'm gonna go get the fuse. Just in case we do need it for something. Do-do-do-do. 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 take. Just in case we need it for something. Because I don't know, we may need it to compare to a box of fuses to determine which is the right one or something. I don't know. But in games like this, you kind of have to hang on to everything. Anything on this side? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Alrighty. Oh. Mr. Mills, how are you feeling? Doctor, thank God you're here. I'm suffering from hallucinations again. Why do you say that? Have you seen anything else? A dead man. Help me, please. My sir. Ranjit, old friend, will you make the infusion for Alessia? Ranjit will look for marigolds for the bearded lady's tea. Such is the fate. I have seen flowers of all kinds in the forest. You might find marigolds. A fakir is a mysterious old man, but a man of God. His medicines have been a blessing to VLAD CIRCUS. Sorry for the interruption, Doctor. Don't worry. Describe the vision, please. A huge corpse covered with flies. It smelled burnt and it was beheaded, Doctor. Very disturbing. The return to the circus opens old wounds. There's no doubt about it now. We're going to need some medicine. You want to inject me with malaria blood like in the asylum? Excuse me? Malaria blood? Calm down, Mr. Mills. We don't need to give you a fever. You and I are past that stage. I'm sorry, what? You're purposely giving people malaria because they are mentally ill? Excuse me? Was that a thing in the 1920s? Is that a real thing they were doing in the 1920s? My antipsychotic tonic will help with the hallucinations. There are some bottles in my briefcase. Try not to be nervous. Stress is bad for you. All of this brings back bad memories, Doctor. Try not to lose your temper, Mr. Mills. Always keep in mind that these hallucinations are harmless. Are they, though? If you fail to control your symptoms, drink some tonic. Don't forget that it was good for you in the asylum. Thank you, Doctor. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have been able to afford my rent when I left Penhurst. It is impossible to make up for all the things you do for me. There is nothing to thank me for, Mr. Mills. This is my job. I'll keep an eye on you, if you'll excuse me. There's something weird going on with the doctor. Jesus Christ, the tonic again. I cannot carry more items. Jake left his puppet case here. He has a gun? Okay. Oh, does the keychain get into the wagon? Because it's rusty, it says, and the wagon is all rusted out. Doesn't look it's the right, like it's the right lock. Okay. Well, I had to try. Okay, so we need the tonic and we need the gun, but we need to figure out what to do with these items first. Or do we need to go and look at Ranjit finding the flowers? There's no water. Why is there no water anywhere in this house? Is it so that to prevent them from putting out the fire when the fire starts? Is that what's going on? Oliver, I saw you leaving through the gate. Out in this storm. Have you gone to look for Monsieur Petrescu? I saw him in the woods. I guess he wasn't feeling well. What do you mean, Ali? Well, I don't know. He was in the dark, looking for his brother Yosef. Jeez. But Yosef is fried like a chicken. Yosef. That drunk degenerate must be in hell, still sitting in the electric chair. Okay. It's a crystal jug. Why don't you turn up the volume a little bit? Sorry, it doesn't sound loud enough without the horn. Then get one! I can see the garden and the gate. It has stopped raining, at least for now. Hey, tell me, where have you been after the fire? I've been working in crappy theaters. Sometimes Venancio and I would sleep staring at the stars. I will change you for a decent ventriloquist as soon as possible. What about you, Oliver? When did you leave Penhurst Asylum? What have you been up to? I was discharged by Dr. Jasper last year. I've been doing repair work in Scranville. Some carpentry, painting, electrical stuff, those sorts of work. Just like I used to back in the circus. But things weren't going well. When I saw Petrescu's letter inviting me to reopen the VLAD Circus, it felt like a miracle. Geez, of course. All the troop feels the same. These are tough times, even worse than when I came from Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico! You better not crap your pants, clown! No, man, I'm recovered. How was Yosef's execution? Were you there? No way, no, my friend. I couldn't bear it. I only saw what was in the newspaper. It was all over the country. Nobody from the troop dared to go. No! Dr. Jasper told me about Yosef almost 2 years later when he was already recovered. I had no clue. Electrocution is a horrible way to go, Ollie. They say there's smoke coming out of your head in the bag they put on you. It catches fire, it burns! Jesus! I never thought that... Jeez, let's not talk about this. It's sad. How did you and Venancio manage to escape the fire? We were up on the scaffolding with a projector, remember? We were among the first to notice the fire. Down below were Harry, Alessia, and yourself, my friend. So when we saw the flames burning up the canvas, we bolted. I won't forget you throwing me into the void, friend. If I hadn't, we wouldn't be here now, Venancio. Fortunately, your head is really hard. Ha! Let us practice now, Lazy Ollie. Joaquin Dilmer is a good friend of mine and an exceptional ventriloquist. It is almost impossible to notice the movement of his lips when he voices Venancio. Sometimes I can't tell them apart. I usually imagine that Jake is the actual puppet. Dom, I've noticed you still smoke. Oui, mon ami. These cigarettes have been with me every day since the accident at Penhurst Asylum. It's a bad habit. You should quit smoking. I used to roll cigarettes when I was a child. I know the damage they do. I know it well, Ollie. I can't help it. My lungs must be as black as coal. Well, there's your answer, chat. He knows and does not care. Let me take a sip of my tea here. It surprised me to see you so thin. That illness you have. Ah, mon cher, I caught it at the hospital. Jeez. I was able to walk for a while. I had my muscles strong and I even worked. I could lift an elephant like I used to. But within a few years I couldn't do it anymore. I will be in this wheelchair forever. Cheer up, it's going to be alright, Dom. Is polio something you catch or something you're born with? I don't actually know. Dominique is the son of French immigrants, but he grew up in the coal mines of Santa Elena County. You catch polio, okay. He later worked in a street show until Vlad Petrescu found him and took him to the circus. He learned how to take care of the animals and how to handle the spotlights there. Dom can't read or write, but he's a very kind-hearted guy. There was a very famous vaccine for it. Look, I don't know, man. You know, Dom, I feel partly to blame for what happened at the asylum when we tried to get Alessia out. It wasn't your fault. We both let ourselves be talked into it by the great little Harry. Oh, boy. Harry has been manipulating to get Alessia by himself for a while, hasn't he? Doesn't matter anymore, Ollie. Time heals all wounds. I don't hold any grudges. I've never asked you this, but are you a man of faith? I don't know how to pray, Ollie. My buddies used to do it in the coal mines when I was a kid. But I haven't learned. Maybe someday you could teach me. Of course! It will be the first thing we do when we get back to the circus, I promise. I'm counting on it. Merci, mon ami. Look, it makes total sense that you catch polio when there's a vaccine. I just wasn't thinking, okay? I'm sorry. I couldn't remember. Gate has a lock. Maybe this is where the keys go. Nope. Definitely thinking they're doing a demonic ritual? Yeah. Bringing all of the original circus people back feels like there's a reason they had to all be here. Okay, we still need a fuse. Is this where the keys go? Not the right lock. Is it the key to the back door, maybe? Oh, Jesus! Get out of here, you damn stinking rats! So the rats are real, at least. Holy mother! Father Vlad's house is infested with rats. Those rats gave me the creeps. Don't be a chicken, Oliver. My father used to lock me in a cellar full of rats when he had to punish me. Oof. Cheer up, boy. Think of the future. We're coming back to the circus. It's true. What about you? Where have you been all these years? Well, you shouldn't care. Did we even ask you about that? Ginger, don't be rude, girl. We've been working at Marjorie Smith's Dime Museum. You know, normal people pay to feel grossed out. Oh. Oh, Ginger, please. In the new VLAD Circus, no one will be disgusted or afraid of us. It will be just like before, Vlad promised. Don't make me laugh, lazy Ollie. Go mind your own business and keep spying on your dear Alessia. Jesus, Ginger, shut your mouth. I ran into Petrescu in the woods. He was looking for his brother. Can you believe that? You talk as if Father Vlad had gone mad, boy. Don't be ridiculous, Oliver. He must be joking. Let's hope he gets back in time for dinner. She knows more than what's going on. About what's going on, I think. Oh boy, watch out for the rats. They look hungry. And be good or we'll lock you in the cellar, haha. Oh, fucking bitch. She has a key around her neck, I think. The twins have always intrigued me, but I would have never dared to ask them about their condition, so I looked it up in the asylum library. I found a few cases like theirs. Isiopagus twins joined at the torso, but with only one pelvis. 2 people in one, condemned to live together in a single body. I know that if one of the heads were to die, the other could not live for more than a few hours. It's sad and very unfair that a creature of God should endure so much. I feel like we shouldn't... No. Okay. So it looks like somebody spilled this thing of wine, knocked the chair over, and ran somewhere. That's been the case since we started. I wonder if this is the keys to the back door, maybe. Oh my god, the rats. So the rats are definitely real. I feel like this is where the wood has to go. What's the point of doing that? Okay. So... doesn't look like it's the right lock. How about this one? The key is from here. I wonder what the other one opens. Cheese. Eat a piece of cheese? Yes. Oh, it was gone off. Okay. Ah, that cheese is stale. Note. Montalbano, 8 o'clock. Oh, for the bananas? I just got an achievement. Gluttony. You shall not eat on an empty stomach. On a full stomach. It's a piece of pork. It's too big to take it with me. Okay. I thought there'd be like fuses in here or something. Maybe we should... No, I don't want to eat it. I want to take it with me and feed it to the rats so they get sick. There's no fuses in here. Okay. So we have one more key that goes to something. Maybe up to the second floor? First floor? Because this door was locked, right? Doesn't look like it's the right lock. Okay. Was there another locked door somewhere up here, maybe? Is this one? This one was also locked. Maybe it's the attic door. Yep. Whoa. Oh, not again! That body is not there. I know. Dr. Jasper's right. I must face my fears. Move the furniture. Yes. Stripped wire. Take copper wire. Is there anything here? Doesn't look like there's anything else in here. Okay. Pray. Okay, so we have combine the fuse. Combine. Select. Combine. Repaired fuse. There we go. Fuse is fixed. Okay, I don't know if we should take the gun or the tonic. I feel like we should take the gun. For Christ's sake, I can see Jake hasn't lost his touch. I feel safer if I keep this gun with me until we get out of here. We've had our misfortunes in the past. Okay, so we can't take the tonic yet. Let's turn the power back on first. Harry seems very possessive of Alessia. I don't know why, but something about that relationship strikes me as not very good. We did it! The lights are back on. We can probably use the elevator to get somewhere. But I kind of want to pick up the tonic first. Dr. Jasper perfected the recipe of his antipsychotic tonic while I was hospitalized. The rest of the treatments had no effect on me. Not even the ice nor the malaria-induced fever. I will be forever grateful to him. It's just that I am terrified of drinking that tonic yet again. I am suspicious of it. Even when the hallucinations go away, I always lose my nerve. Okay. Do we need to go to the attic and drink the tonic to get the body out of the way? Let's try the elevator now. It must go somewhere. That's weird. Why is the elevator moving? The elevator from the service area is not working. Okay. Oliver, have you brought the infusion? Not yet. It's just that... Please tell Ranjit to hurry. The baby is moving a lot. I'll be back soon. Something about that relationship makes me feel like it's not a very healthy relationship. I don't know if Oliver would be that much better of a relationship either, but... Harry is being awfully standoffish and, like... I get that it's probably his baby that's at risk there with Alessia, but, like... Something about that feels off. Oh, hello. Ranjit, have you managed to find the flowers for the infusion? No, my good sir. The forest is dark, even for Ranjit's instinct. I'm bringing the lamp with me. I can light the way. That will be very helpful, good sir. We must stop another hemorrhage from the bearded woman. She could lose the baby. Will we ever know what you have done to feel so guilty, old man? My good sir, Ranjit endures pain and torture. But my punished body hardly reflects that which Ranjit has inflicted on other people. It will never be enough. Oof. I'm sorry, man. Every time you were subjected to all that torment in the circus, how did you bear all the pain? The torture of the body is art, my good sir. Art improves with time. I suppose that's one way to think about it. But why are you doing this? People glimpse the spiritual meaning of pain through the torments of the body. You mean that pain is an instrument of God, like the crucifixion? The two-headed girl claimed that people take pleasure in witnessing the suffering of others. Now that is definitely a thing. People definitely do have schadenfreude in watching other people be in pain. That the pain of others relieves one's own pain. It's not that simple. The universe is duality. The pain of others helps the spirit to learn without suffering in one's own flesh. Pain teaches. The agony of Ranjit's body is a gift. Ranjit's words are selfish. We haven't come to the world to suffer, but to fulfill God's will, which is one of love and compassion. The old man is unable to forgive himself. Now I understand why he went through that torture. He laid on nails, cut off pieces of his skin and flesh, and endured all kinds of physical torments. At times he would lose so much blood he nearly died. The audience cheered and applauded him. I feel sad and horrified when I remember that. Jesus. Okay. Let me take a drink here. Talking so much, thirsty work. Good grief, I feel really bad for him that he feels like that his life's purpose is to suffer physical injury. But why have you mutilated yourself like that? Ranjit's hands cannot be washed, my good sir. Ranjit must cleanse the guilt of past lives until there are no traces left. Jesus, will you keep on doing it? It shall be as the stars declare, lazy Ollie. What? No, Ranjit! When will you do it? The stars have not spoken again. Ranjit doesn't know why, but they haven't spoken again. Follow me, old friend. I will show you the way. Ranjit will be walking behind Oliver like a spirit. Oh, Jesus, this guy is depressed and miserable. I feel really bad for him. I feel really bad for him that he feels that bad about himself. Ranjit, do you think these flowers will work? They are not marigolds, my good sir. Okay. How about these ones then? Ranjit, why don't you take a look at these flowers? They are not marigolds, my good sir. Okay. I don't remember seeing any other flowers. Could be wrong. Oh, here we go. Ranjit, why don't you take a look at these flowers? They are not marigolds, my good sir. Okay. So where are more flowers? Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Did I miss some right at the beginning? Oh no, there might be some over here. Inventory upgrade! Board? The board is firm. It will be useful for crossing. Aha! Ah, these are definitely marigolds. You think these flowers will work? Nature is wise, so they say. Here we have marigolds. You can prepare the healing tea for Alessia now. Ranjit also needs some water. Here's the stream. It must be pure rainwater, my good sir. Ah, good. I'll take care of it. Ranjit is going to the kitchen to get some work done. The bearded woman doesn't have much time. What's growing inside her will come out soon. That sounds very ominous. Holy shit. I hope it is just a baby, but it's making it sound like it's not. Good heavens. Ale shouldn't have come in that condition. Rainwater. Okay, well, it's not raining right now. Doo doo doo. It is not raining, so I don't know how we're going to collect rainwater when it is not raining. We don't have another key, right? Yeah. Oh, it's raining! Hello! Hello, welcome in! Been here from the start, but couldn't interact. That's fine. No worries. Where do we put the jug to collect the rainwater? It's not ominous at all that Ranjit says what's growing inside her. I know, right? Where do I put the jug to collect the rainwater? It's raining. Why don't we just put the jug on the floor? Game? Where do you want me to put the jug, game? Can't I just drop the I mean, maybe I can drop... Maybe I just drop it? I don't know. I don't think so, because then it's like stuck in a bag. I don't think it works like that. I guess I have to have a specific spot where I have to put it. I guess I could try and drop it again, but I don't think that works because it puts it inside of a bag. Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't do anything. So I have to put it somewhere specifically to catch the rainwater. I don't know why. The hands of the statue? I tried walking around it, but it didn't seem to do anything. How do I... What do I do with the jug? to get it to fill with rainwater. What the heck? Can I move the lever? I can, but the engine doesn't work. The elevator's still stuck. Well, that doesn't do anything. Fountain doesn't do anything. What do you want me to do with the jug? Game? I could just put it out and collect rainwater. Why are you not letting me do that? This is very silly. Oh, maybe there's a leak? That's a good call. Let's go look and see if there's a spot where it's leaking. Maybe there will be. Okay. Let's look around all the rooms and see if there's a spot that's leaking. Not here. Maybe the pantry? Nope. Oh. Kitchen sink. Does this get rainwater from outside? No. Okay. No water in the sink. I swear to God, if they've disabled the water so that when the fire goes, they can't put it out, that's like, what the fuck, guys? Okay, so let's go left. All the sinks have been saying there's no water. I know, right? It's so weird. The water being turned off everywhere in a house this size is not a coincidence. In here, I managed to fix the light. Yes, I did. A fuse had blown, but I managed to fix it. Well done, buddy. You haven't lost your touch, ha! Okay. Any news? Well, what do you think? No sign of Father Vlad. How did you end up in the dime museum? We spent over a year in a homeless shelter, but they wanted to dump us out on the street. You know, the monster. We were lucky that the newspaper published an article about the anniversary of the fire. It mentioned that we were in the shelter. Marjorie Smith came for us in person. We couldn't say no. The witch is famous for seeking out special attractions and talents. No other circus ever asked for us, those jerks. We had to settle in a worthless dime museum. And what about Vlad Petrescu, your impossible love, sister? Disappeared. He came to lock himself in here, claiming he was broke. Bah! I can't blame him, Betsy. When that bastard Yosef was executed, we never heard from Father Vlad or the rest of the troupe again. Marjorie Smith's Dime Museum was one of those places that provided scares with only one coin. It was located in the suburbs of Milton City, east of Maui. Maui? It was a dark red brick building. It was famous for exhibiting authentic nightmares in the form of preserved heads, demonic mummies from all over the world, and even dog-sized insects brought from the jungles of Brazil. Will you do the two-headed singing snake act again when I reopen the VLAD Circus? We will never do it the way we used to. And not because we're old. Why can't you? It was your best act. There's no other act like yours in the whole world. Well, we've stopped contorting for the last 8 years. Anyway, I didn't like doing it. Oh, yeah. Contortion is something that you have to do as a young person, I feel like, and at a certain point you gotta stop doing it. I've been meaning to get back into practice, but recently we can barely twist. It hurts way too much. And we didn't actually have to do it. In the museum, we just had to stand still like mannequins, and a good crowd gathered. And then we would scream, haha, a loud scream. If you could have seen it, boy, these stupid people would get out and run all over the place. The witch Marjorie had to put us in a special room. We didn't have to sing like in the circus either. It was rather boring, but it provided us with food. Marjorie didn't pay us crap. Fortunately, we only have one stomach. The Carver twins had several routines, but the best was their contortion act. Betsy and Ginger twisted their body in a way that made the public gasp in shock. And once curled up, they started singing. Their voices, soprano and alto, produced a chorus of chilling sounds. Under the spotlight with their red sequin dress, they looked like a huge reptile with scales of fire. A real nightmare. That doesn't sound like a nightmare. That sounds amazing, actually. That sounds amazing! Hey, Ginger, was it true that you were Petrescu's favorite? Ha! Way more than that, huh, sis? Shut up, Betsy. Shut your mouth. And you, Oliver, you gossiping clown. You think I didn't notice, girl? I was pretending to be asleep when your daddy Vlad was sweet-talking you. Ha ha! Loose lips sink ships, honey. Remember that. When I was asking for help to rescue Alessia from the fire, you ran away. I've forgotten many things, but not that. Is this a complaint from the little man? That dear Alessia was your problem, not our— Jesus Christ! That is a human life you're talking about! Oliver, I wanted to help, but when we're scared, Ginger does what she wants. I apologize. Oh, come on, sister. If it weren't for me, we would be dead already. Stop playing the romantic child now. I don't like Ginger. Ginger is kind of a bitch. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, no leak in here. I guess we have to go back to the attic? Maybe if we take the tonic, the body will disappear? And then we can get past it? Question mark? All the... Oh, that's still locked. Wrong door. My bad. Would make sense for there to be a leak in the attic. I know, right? Okay, so let's drink the tonic. I'm not going back to that damn asylum. So the body goes away. The same taste of blood I used to hate when I was in the asylum. At least it works. The demon's gone. Dr. Jasper's tonic takes the hallucinations out of my head, but I'm scared. It's like all the years I spent in rehab in Penhurst Asylum have been for nothing. The treatment, the agony. I'm scared, Mother. Those headless bodies remind me of so many sad things. Dust, silence, the flesh being consumed around the bones, the end of life. This is way worse than the visions I endured after the fire. What should I do, my lord, if this is one of your tests? I don't think this is God's work. I really don't think this is God's work, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, we've got a bot. 1 second. Here's the problem. The engine belt has been cut off. I should change it to get this to work again. Why is the stress going up? Am I missing something? The old VLAD Circus sign. Jesus. I can talk. Small bottle. Take. The bottle is full of solvent. Okay. Take the grindstone. An old collection of 1001 Nights. I've always wanted to read it, but old Barnaby wouldn't let me when I was little. At Penhurst Asylum, I spent a lot of free time in the library. I love books, and I haven't read anything since I was a scrawny kid working in the Barnaby Wilson cigarette factory. If there's one thing I owe to that cranky old man, it's that he taught me how to read and write. I still have dreams about the burning cigarette wounds in my arms. It's funny because Dr. Jasper also used to burn me at first, until he was able to get his tonic to work. The pain brought me back to reality. Oh, Jesus. Nice touch of the sound design that you can hear the rain on the roof. I know, right? So far, the game's atmosphere has been, like, absolutely fantastic. Petrescu had a few of these. Like, the art design, the art direction, the sound design has all been really good. Oh, there's another body there. Take. Petrescu's megaphone, somewhat scorched. The show wouldn't start until the old man made his famous presentation. Okay, let's just leave. I was bitten by a rat? I'm gonna pray the stress away. Good grief. I'm gonna grab another tonic. And see if I can make that demon go away. Got bitten by a rat? What the fuck? Why are the rats suddenly biting me? What is happening? They weren't doing that before. Why are they now biting me suddenly? Let's just grab another tonic. Take. Oh, I can't carry anything else. Well, I know where the megaphone has to go. So let's do that first. Rain and good jazz are great lovers. That's what my father used to say back in Puerto Rico. Seemed to have something to do with the fact that you just accessed the attic, perhaps because I drank the tonic, or perhaps because the body suddenly moving changed something. Maybe. Okay. At least the house isn't, like, super fucking massive. So backtracking back and forth doesn't take too much time. But I didn't see a leak up there. So let's check. Maybe our floor has a leak somewhere. Nope. How about our room? Can we use... No. Window doesn't open, okay. And this is... another locked door. Okay. Is there water in the toilet? Yes, it says I could flush it. Oh, wrong door, sorry. I don't think it's gonna do much, though. There's no water. Oh. That did something. What the heck? What was that? What did that do? Why did it show the fountain? Nothing looks different. What happened? Huh? I'm confused. Do we need to flush all of the toilets? Or something? I'm confused. I'm gonna try and flush this other one over here. Ow! Can't flush that one. Something else I need to do or fix, and then it'll show the fountain doing something when I flush the toilet. I guess so? There's another bathroom over here, I think. We flush this one? Huh? I am so confused. What does that do? It showed it like bubbling or something, but I'm confused about what that does. Hmm. Hmm. Still doesn't seem to actually do anything. No, I don't know. Well, we're gonna need to use the solvent for something as well, and I'm not sure what. Okay. Get up here and then drink the tonic. Drink! Go away! Bullets. I'm guessing there's like probably a difference between whether you choose to drink the tonic to make them go away or whether you choose to shoot them. There's probably a difference in what you choose to do. No leaks up here. So we need a belt? Or something? Engine belt. I'm guessing it's not a grindstone. No, okay. Anything else here? No. Okay. Ouch. Then I'm a little bit confused as to what I'm supposed to do next. Let's see, we have some solvent. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be for. We have a jug we need to fill with rainwater somehow. But the game won't let me just put it on the floor. Need a belt from someone's pants or something? We don't need to sharpen anything. I'm gonna take another tonic. I'm gonna just do the non-violent version of this for now. Because I worry that if I shoot them, it's gonna lead to something. Was there... Was there something we needed? Oh, wait. Could we use the solvent on the grate? No. Okay. What do we need the solvent for? I still don't know why we can't just put the jug on the floor and get rainwater that way. It's so weird. Is there anything out here I'm missing? I am confused. What do we need the solvent for? We need the solvent to get in here? No. We don't have anything metal that we need to sharpen. What do we... There was nothing else up here. Just the flowers. I'm so confused. What are we supposed to do? How do we get the rainwater? Is there like a bird bath or something we can take the rainwater out of? I'm so confused. What the- oh. Out of stamina. What the heck? How do we get the rainwater? I am exceedingly confused. How the heck do we get the rainwater? It should not be that difficult. It's literally raining. Just hold the jug out. Why can we not do that? What? I am exceedingly confused. What are we doing here? Do we have to keep flushing the toilets? The tank has no water. Oh, I see. Interesting. Oh, do we need to, like, drain all of the dirty water that's sitting, like, in the sink and stuff? So it'll overflow the fountain, maybe? I think that's where the banana has to go for the monkey. I feel like we have to drain out the sink. Let's grab a banana for the monkey. Okay. Let's drop something. Let's drop the grindstone for now until we figure out what the hell we're supposed to use it for, because I have no idea. We can grab a banana for the monkey. Maybe the monkey will have something. Ouch! Okay. There's areas outside. Okay. Well, I couldn't see anywhere else to go, but I will have another look. But first... feed the monkey. Wherever it's gone. Maybe if I leave the screen and come back? Nope. Okay. Okay. So there's something outside that I've missed. Oh. Do 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 do. It does not look like there's anywhere else to go. Oh, that's just the flowers again. Can't go that way. That just goes to the train station. Nothing here. Nothing here. This doesn't go anywhere. There's nowhere left for me to go. I guess I have to go into the backyard, but I don't have the key to the door. So, I don't know how I'm supposed to get into the backyard. A shed. That's probably the backyard then, but I don't have access to the backyard yet because I don't have the key to the door. Okay. Has he eaten the banana? No. I don't think I can use the solvent on that door because it's just locked, but I can try it. I don't know. Maybe the solvent has to go into the sink? To empty out the... No, okay. I was to be like to unclog the sink, but I guess not. No, okay. Well... I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Solvent is a soap? No, solvent is something... If I'm correct, solvent is something that's usually used to unstick something. Like if there's something that's glued shut. But I don't think there's anything that's glued shut, anything that's stuck. So I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. You're also grasping at straws? Don't worry about it. It happens. Glass of wine. I don't know where the grindstone goes either. Locked from the inside. Maybe solvent on this door? No. Solvent is dissolved grease or glue, what have you. Well, in games like this, it's usually used for something that's stuck or glued shut. And where's Dr. Miller? Why does he only ever seem to conveniently show up at very specific times? Interesting. Bruto did not survive the fire. By the time I could go after him, after getting Ranjit out of the tent, it was too late. I never knew how all of you were able to escape. I hardly remember just a few details. I was so scared. I know I managed to get Alessia out of the main tent. I've seen you helping a lot of people, Ali. You were going in and out of the tent through the fire and smoke. You've been very brave, risking your life. You too, Dom. Oh, that was so wholesome. There's blood on the bear. Is that blood or is that just the color of the bear on the face? It was burnt. I think it's just charred hair. Maybe. Could I be a painting I can get off the wall? Maybe? I don't think they're stuck, though. Nope. Not that one. Was there anything else in here? There was another jug. We have to play the other record? Ouch. I'm very confused. I'm guessing we've missed something upstairs, but I couldn't tell you what. Ouch! That's not fair. You can't have them just in the way. The second I step up the stairs. Well, we flushed this one. Oh. Tank has no water. Tub is empty. Maybe the bathtub downstairs needs the solvent. To empty it out. I'm not sure. I am not sure what we're supposed to do. That's locked. Maybe the bathtub? The dirty bathtub? Needs to get emptied with the solvent? I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe we need to change the record to the other one because this one broke the crystal jug and maybe we need to break the other jug? Question mark? Ow! Go away, rats. I need to look at the tub. What the fuck? I don't want to have to sit here shooting a bunch of rats. Come on now. That's ridiculous. I just wanted to look at the bathtub. That's all I wanted to do. Let me look at the bathtub. Nope. Okay. So... what do we do now? I know we probably need to get through there. So let's drop the jug here, because I don't think we can do anything with it for now. I think I'm gonna take the record, because that's something I can figure to do. I'm gonna take the record and break the other crystal jug. I don't know if it'll do anything, but that's one thing I can figure out how to do right now. Drop the solvent. Take the record. Use the opera record. Turn the hand crank. Hey! If it wasn't wood, my eardrums would have ruptured, you jerk! Sorry about that, Jake. Look at that! I'm gonna drop the jazz record. Don't think we need it anymore. We got a key to the back garden. There we go. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. It took me a second, but I got there. You wouldn't have come up with that? Well, you weren't really watching when I broke the other jug, so I figured... I mean, there was another crystal jug right there, and they made a point of it, so I figured... Carrying way too much stuff. Okay. Back garden key. Use with door. Thank you. Now I can pick this up. Take... Yes. The lamp is barely lit. It needs kerosene. Empty bag. Extra inventory. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. What is this? A knife? It's blunt, and it looks like it was used to cut meat. Chain locked with a padlock. I need another kind of tool. Oh, wait. Wait. Combine the grindstone with the knife. No? Oh. Okay. Well, we have a weapon, I suppose. But I'm gonna try and stick to the just use tonic instead method. May need to use the knife on the pork. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Let's see if there's anything here. Oh, yes, there is. Oh, gosh. I can't even see what it is that's causing the stress, so let's drink the tonic. Whatever it is, make it go away. Here we go. Well, this is a building. Can I get into it? Stable. Oh, the horse is dead. Poor thing. It's dead. What could have happened to him? It reminds me of Sullivan, Betsy and Ginger's horse. Poor creature of God. I try not to think of the good old VLAD Circus, but that poor creature reminds me of Sullivan. He was an incredible specimen among the circus animals. Petrescu's favorite with his beloved twins. He trained Betsy and Ginger himself to ride Sullivan upright and trot around the main ring. If only you had seen that, Mother! It was pathetic, but the audience was clapping for them as much as for Harry and me. Horseshoe? My mother used to say they bring luck. Having it gives you an extra dose of luck. It only works for that. Okay. Oh, what's happening now? I can't even see. Oh. The cover of the drain tunnel. I don't know how to remove it. Okay. Stop giving me the fucking thingies when I can't see the thing on the screen. Oh, there it is. I saw it for a second. Hello, monkey. Wow, that branch broke the glass. I think Montalbano fits through the hole. He has turned the nursery into his shelter. I bet he keeps everything he steals in there. Has the whispering been there? No, that starts up when your stress starts to go up. Oh, here we go. The pipe is broken. Well, who cares? We have a jug. What? We can just fill the jug! Thank you. Let's pray. Pray the stress away. We can come back out here with a proper lantern and try again. You have a great spirit, Lazy Ollie. Ranjit will prepare the marigold tea. I clicked the wrong thing, not the jug. Oh, okay. The infusion is made, my good sir. It will soothe the pain and the bleeding for a while. I will give it to Alessia right away. Thank you. That which grows in the belly of the bearded woman is cursed. Yeah, I figured. What are you saying, old man? Ranjit made some tea to soothe Alessia's pain. It's as if it's as good as the one he applied to his own body racked with nails and knives, Alessia will certainly feel better soon. The fakir tends to speak in riddles most of the time. I will ignore whatever he says. No baby is to be born cursed by the will of Christ. Uh-huh. Oliver. Have you got the tea? Here it is. Oh, good. Harry. Tell me, my dear. Would you give me a moment to talk to Oliver alone? Ale, but please, just trust me. It will only take a few minutes. Okay, I'll be upstairs rehearsing my magic shows. A flower for my queen. Always such a gentleman, my dear. I appreciate it. She wants to talk to you. Be brief. Alessia and the baby need their rest. Sure, Harry. Don't worry. Ale, long time no see. Oliver? How have you been all these years? I've lost track of all of you. The asylum closes many doors, you know. The same as the rest. I had to start my life over. Everything was really hard without the circus. I remember when you talked about life at Penhurst Asylum. Now I know too. I felt sorry that you had been committed to the asylum. I meant to visit you many times, but I didn't dare to return to Scranville. I understand. You know I missed you every single day. And what about the baby? It's not Harry's child, is it? No, it's not Harry's. He's with me now, just keeping me company. He decided to take care of the baby. Oh, that's really nice. Maybe I misjudged Harry. Oh, but who's the father? Has he left you? I would rather not talk about it now. It's just that... Listen, Oliver, I need a favor. Tell me, what do you want me to do? I need my purse. My medicine is in there. I left it in the train station. Medicine? For the baby? Exactly. I need it, you know. I can't ask this of Harry. Will you help me? Yes, of course. I'll take care of it. Don't tell Harry, please. Let it be our secret. Don't worry. No one will know. Something tells me it's not medicine she's asking for. Here's the tea Ranjit made. Drink it, you'll feel better. Okay, thanks, Ollie. I miss Ranjit's infusions. And before Harry caused the cursed baby to happen in one way or another, I don't think so. I think more likely is she either is part of the ritual and the baby is demonic and she knows about it, or somebody else did that. You need to rest. Oliver, I've missed you too all these years. Ale, I've thought of you every day. There's a reason behind God's ways. I just want you to be happy. I'm happy for you and Harry. Thank you, Oliver. I'll wait for you to come back with my medicine. Drink tea and take some rest. I'll see you soon. Alicia has her tea now. I pray to our Lord that the fakir's tea may ease her pain. I want to be by her side while she recovers, but Harry seems uneasy when I'm near. I think he's jealous because he thinks I'm hiding something from him. I'm just trying to help. I hope my Ale can travel back on the first Monday train. Mawe is not the best place to give birth. Envy. You shall not covet your neighbor's goods. Okay. I am gonna go and grab another tonic. I have a feeling I might need it. I don't know if the doctor is in on it or whether he's like a demon hunter and he's here because he's trying to help. I think it's one or the other, but I do need more kerosene for my lamp. Let me... there was a kerosene lamp somewhere that I can take the kerosene from. Ouch! Ah, here we go. Can I not? No, you won't let me take the kerosene from there? Okay. That seems... Ouch! Stop doing that! I don't want to shoot the rats. Oh. Okay, so where do I get the kerosene from? Interesting. Oh. At least here I know the way for the most part. I guess we'll find some kerosene somewhere. Oh, Jesus! The bridge is burned! Oliver? Man, you almost scared me to death! What are you doing here? Alessia forgot her purse at the train station. She was going to look for it, but the bridge... It was struck by lightning. I hope that's not a bad omen. Did you burn it? You could use the boat to get to the train station, but the moorings came loose and it drifted away with the current. That's bad news. And where have you been? We're all waiting for you. Silence, boy! I need you to take care of dinner. Can you help with that? I'm not a good cook. Just remember I was only in charge of the repairs back in the circus. Don't be stupid, Oliver. Look for the recipe in the kitchen and just do it. I'll be with you as soon as I'm done with Yosef. Get to work. Sir, Yosef is dead. Are you feeling well? Boy, there are still some things you don't know. I'll get back to you soon. Go get dinner ready. Do as I say. Okay. Petrescu is ranting, but I'm going to play along. I can't think of anything else to do. Everything is so confusing. I'll find that recipe and do as he asks. The troop is looking forward to having something to eat. Okay. So his brother didn't get executed, or did, and he's doing something demonic to or with his brother? I'm gonna guess they were both in on the demonic ritual the first time, so they're probably both in on it this second time, too. Ba ba ba. All right. Alessia needs to rest. Okay. So I guess we're making dinner ourselves. Is there another light switch? No, okay. Ouch! Is the recipe here? The stew recipe? How come I haven't seen it before? Chopped pork, 2 large potatoes, 2 carrots, and 1 onion. Pour water and cook for 50 minutes. There are homegrown vegetables ready to harvest in the backyard. Okay. How do we get kerosene? That's what I'd like to know. I'm gonna just drop the knife for now. And the gun, because I don't... Drop the knife for now, and the gun, because I don't plan on using them. I guess I could kill the rats, but I don't really want to kill anything, because I feel like it may change things if we kill things versus not killing things. I just really would like to find where the kerosene is, so I can refill my lantern. I guess we need the knife for the pork. Take. Knife is not sharp enough. Okay. So, grindstone, combine with the knife. It's useless. Why is that useless? That's literally what it's for! It literally says, sharpen the edges of steel tools. What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean? Why is that useless? What the fuck? I'm so confused. It literally says that's what it's for. Huh? What? Now I'm very confused. Why does the grindstone not work? Do I have to set it somewhere specific? What the fuck? I'm so confused. Okay, well, since this is completely and utterly useless, I'm just gonna drop these. Because I don't know what the fuck to do with those, so I'm just gonna leave them. Grab the jug, get some more water. The grindstone need to be in a machine? Maybe. That's locked. Drink. Go away, body. Go away. Thank you. Okay. Have a look around. Madison Lazar Petrescu, unforgettable mother and wife, 1832 to 1890. Jacob and Madison emigrated from Romania. They didn't get along well. Jacob mistreated the whole family. He wanted Vlad to be a lawyer. He would always get beat up. He would always beat up both of them. Josef left when he was young, after his mother committed suicide. On the other hand, Vlad didn't do it until the old man died. And one day, Jacob fell down the stairs of the Petrescu house. I find it sickening that they are buried in their own backyard. Dr. Jacob Petrescu, you will be remembered with love. Your sons Vlad and Josef, 1929 to 1906. Wow, such a hypocrite. The Petrescu brothers never got along with their father. Got another one? Oh, kerosene. Oh my god, why are there 3 of them? That's not fair! I'm stuck in animation! I'm literally stuck! You can't do that! That's not fair! Okay, we're gonna go grab another tonic. Oh my god! Why are there so many suddenly? What happened? Fell down the stairs, in quotes, yep. Exactly, chat. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip of my tea here. Why are there suddenly a million of those things? What the fuck? Okay, well, we'll take the knife. We'll take the grindstone for now. I suspect it might be out in the shed, out in the backyard to do something with it, but... I am gonna grab another tonic and hope that that deals with it, because I really don't want to have to kill them. I don't want to go around shooting a bunch of things. Because I feel like that would change things. I know I've said it before, but I'm like, I'm sticking to it. I want to just rely on the tonic. Because I assume that it will change something. If I start killing them. At least we have light now. Oh, mound of soil. Okay. I don't have a shovel. Okay, there's that body. There's one. Let's see if we can get them all, like, kind of in one spot. And drink the tonic. I don't know why there's so many of them. I don't know why that's necessary. Here's another one. Come on, get up. And here's another one. I'm gonna just drink the tonic once they're all up. Come on! Get up! Drink. What? I don't want to kill them, game. Thank you, but I don't want to kill them. I'm gonna grab another tonic. A man of God like our dear clown wouldn't want to use violence. Imagine wouldn't be great for his mental health. Yeah. But also, I feel like if we start killing these things, at a certain point, we might start hallucinating that our friends are those things and kill them instead. Like the man in Medan. So I would prefer to solve this without having to kill any of them. If I have to run back and forth to do this with tonics, I will do that. I would prefer not to have to, but... you know, it is what it is. Interesting hypothesis. Look, I'm just going to assume that if we turn to violence, there's probably going to be a different ending than if we don't ever kill any of them. That's what I'm assuming. I could be wrong, but I'm going to assume that that is in fact the case. Tonic is this one. Drink. Go away. If they just keep coming back every time, then maybe I do have to kill them, but I really don't want to. Get some more tonic. If it's back again after this next time, the one that's right by the entrance, I think I'm just gonna... I guess the game is gonna force me into it, but I really don't want to kill them if I don't have to. I'd rather just take the tonic and see if I can get away with doing that for the rest of the game. I might not. They might be forcing me into it if they respawn and everything. Yeah, they just respawn. Ugh, game, why? Why do you make them respawn? That's not fair. I really don't want to kill them. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put the jug with water in the pot. That'll save me one inventory slot. So I can bring the gun. I guess we have to. Come on, game. That's not fair. Okay, so the knife does fuck all. Good to know. Yes, thank you, game. Come on, game. If you give us a non-violent option, let us actually use the non-violent option. That's bullshit. Okay, so the... knife does fuck all. Good to know. Weapons are an instrument of Satan, but I don't feel safe here. Better be prepared. Okay. How do I... oh my god, what the fuck? How are you supposed to kill these things? What the fuck is happening? Okay. Do I just run around them then? What the fuck? Ah! Fucking Christ. That is extremely annoying. Okay, well, we don't have a shovel. To get into those. Nope. Ah, wrong button. Okay. Ah! Oh my god, the aiming this. Aiming this is really terrible. Okay. I am unhappy about this. I know that this game is a survival horror, and therefore this was inevitable, but like, I really, if they give us a non-violent option, I would like to use the non-violent option. And now I can't use the non-violent option because they just respawn. Maybe it's those mounds. Maybe once I get a shovel, I can dig them up and dig up whatever the fuck that is. And stop them? From respawning? Maybe? Kerosene lamp that is not lit. Okay. Are we not just gonna light it? I guess not. But what's that over there? A wagon. The old hyena cage wagon. Those poor beasts died burned to death in there. It gives me chills just remembering it. There's a light over there. It's another wagon! It's Betsy and Ginger's wagon! Apparently the old man kept what he could salvage from the ashes. Locked. I don't have the jug anymore, and I would rather not use the kerosene from my own lamp. Because then I don't have a light anymore. Christ, show me mercy. It can't be. My wagon. I never thought I'd see it again. The door's been boarded up. I'd like to see what's in there. My old wagon. For many years, that wooden piece of junk was my home. VLAD CIRCUS traveled partly by train and partly in a caravan of about 12 wagons. Everyone had their own. Almost my whole world was inside. I had my books, my drawing papers, and my ink bottles. A mirror where I would turn into Lazy Ollie every afternoon right before the show. A toilet, a wardrobe, my old clock. It was a simple life. Some tool to remove the boards. Okay. He really is trying to recreate the circus, isn't he? Well, this one's open. Oh, but I can't go in it. Nothing left of this wagon. Interesting. Can we get into this one? No. The fact that this is the one that's in the most pristine condition makes me kind of suspicious about Ginger and Betsy's involvement in all of this. Gonna be honest. anything else here? No. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, on that revelation that all of these wagons are here, I think we may call it there for today. It is getting a bit late. Let's see if we can figure out how to get back to the... Oh, back to the... where we were. How do we get back? See, the hyena cage is where we started. And that was this one. So down here we go. I don't think we can do anything there yet. We don't have a key and we don't have something to remove the boards. I just want to look over here. Can we get into this door? Nope. Oh! Padlocked, okay. Gravestones. That's just the water. There's the monkey. We gotta do something with the monkey, and there's another padlock. Okay. So I'm gonna pray. And then we will deal with everything next time. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting this game to be too long. And I wasn't expecting the puzzles to be as difficult as they were, but maybe some of them, maybe I'm just dumb, I don't know, but some of them are, it's proving to be a bit more trickier than I thought to progress this game. But that's great. I put a banana on his dinner plate. Maybe I can still give him one directly, maybe. But not now. It's getting a bit late, so I think we're gonna call it here. Progress will be saved, yes. Alrighty. Oh boy. Well, that is way more involved than I thought it was gonna be. That's pretty cool. I'm actually quite enjoying that. Aside from they gave us a non-violent option and then they don't let us use it because they keep respawning the enemies, which is very annoying, but you know, it is what it is. Aside from that one annoyance, I'm actually really quite enjoying this. Reminding you of a couple of the previous games I've done. Yeah, it's kind of the genre of game that I intend to do more of, like puzzly, horror-related puzzly games. I'm not a huge fan of the like survival part of survival horror. But I'm quite enjoying that. The Asylum one, for one, yeah. It's quite fun. I'm having a good time. The story is intriguing. The characters are interesting. The art design and sound design is great. I kind of wish that it was a bit easier to just use the tonic and have them stay gone for good instead of them consistently respawning. But, you know, I guess they wanted to add some challenge in there. That was good. I'm having a good time with that. Yeah, I feel a little bit dumb sometimes because some of the puzzles feel like they should have been a lot more obvious to me than they were. Like the jug one, I should have cottoned on to that one with the two records way sooner than I actually did, I feel like. Yeah. There's a lot of locked doors, not a lot of keys. But yeah, we will figure that out next time, which will probably be on Wednesday. If, for all those of you that were here, thank you very, very much. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Yeah, that's fun. I will finish this game to the end on stream. But as I said at the start of these streams, I won't be streaming for very long for each stream. Like 3 to 4 hours is probably about the max right now. Just for my own health and mental stuff. So, yeah. I can't do the streams where I'm like sitting here for 8 hours doing that again. At least not for a while. I gotta build up the stamina to that again, because it's been a while. But yeah, it's a really interesting game. There is a second one. I believe it's called the something Asmodeus. Let me look it up. VLAD CIRCUS. Curse of Asmodeus, yeah, is the second one. So there's definitely something demonic going on in this one. I wasn't sure about it, because, you know, it's one of those games where it's fairly small indie game that not a whole lot of people have played, so you don't really know whether it's going to be good or not, especially when it's about, like, people from, like, minority groups, like people in circuses and people with disabilities and stuff like that, and it's always like, I hope they treat those issues sensitively, because some of these games don't treat it sensitively for the purposes of shock value, and I'm glad they didn't fall into that trap, at least so far. I suspect there's probably not that much more to the game. But, you know, who knows? I don't know. I'm assuming there's going to be different endings depending on what you did. I don't really know. I don't really know is the thing. I don't know, like, how long this game is. I suspect we're either only a fraction of the way through, or we're near the end. I feel like either this game is way longer than it seems, or we're about near the end, but I feel like this was a good moment to stop anyway. We will get through this. I will play more of this on Wednesday, and we will play it until it's finished, basically. I'm having a good time with it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you all had a good weekend, or are having a good weekend. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you so much. And yeah, I will see you Wednesday, probably. Bye, folks.